Do the dishes. Let's do the dishes. Do the dishes. Do the dishes. Let's do the dishes. Do the dishes. Do the dishes. Do the dishes. Let's do the dishes. Let's do the dishes. Do the dishes. Do the dishes. Do the dishes. Let's do the dishes. 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 Let's do the dishes. Let's do the dishes. Do the dishes. Let's 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 do the dishes. 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 Let's do the dishes. All right. We did the dishes. We did the dishes. We did the dishes. How about a little I have an idea. It's a rainy day, but that doesn't mean that we can't have fun. It's a rainy day, and we can have some fun. Some fun. Some fun. Okay. Fun. What would be fun? Okay. There we go. Just trying to set up the tripod. Okay. Can I open the game? Okay. Okay. Okay, what are the rules? 1. Pick a card to see what funny ailment you need to fix. 2. Carefully operate to remove the ailment. Watch out for the buzz. 3. Flip the card over and earn the money on the back. Earn the most money to win. Okay. Okay. So. Water on the knee. Water on the knee has got Sam feeling down. Take it out quick before his leg drowns. I don't think that's a real ailment. Water on the knee. Okay, here we go. I did it. Okay, that was $500. Pulled muscle. Sam pulled a muscle while running a race. Now he's limping all over the place. Pulled muscle. Oh, there. Oh, this looks tricky. Ooh. Success. wretched ankle. Sam fell down on the basketball court. Now his ankle is all out of sorts. I've had my own ankle injuries over the years. This one's tricky. Here we go. I think that might mean that I didn't get it. What does that mean? Carefully operate to remove the ailment. Watch out for the buzz. Okay. I feel like the buzz means that wasn't successful, probably. Okay. Sorry, Sam. Spare ribs. Sam's spare rib is now a goner. It's a good thing he's got another. Spare ribs. Spare ribs. Oh. Oh. It didn't buzz. It just lit up. I think that's okay. Oh, well done. That was tough. All right. Writer's cramp. Sam has a cramp right in his wrist from writing out a very long grocery list. I've had writer's cramp before as well. Where is it? Okay. Oh. There wasn't a buzz. I think that's okay. Oh! Sorry, Sam. Charlie horse. In Sam's leg, there's a horse named Charlie. Lure him out with some oats and barley. Okay. Oh, this one looks tricky. Look at that. Can you see it? Can you see it? Oh boy. Oh, that looks tough. Oh. No luck on the Charlie horse. Okay. Funny bone. Sam bumped his elbow and it's feeling funny. Make it stop laughing to earn big money. $400. Okay. Ooh. Oh. Okay. Sorry, Sam. Heartbroken. Tell Sam there are plenty of fish in the sea. Fix that broken heart and earn some good money. Okay. Oh. Yes! Fix the broken heart. Oh wait, where did it go? I lost it. Huh. I don't know. I think... Oh. Okay. Found it. Healing a broken heart. I can relate to Sam in having a broken heart. And I think it's kind of silly, but doing stuff like this is nourishing for my heart. Yeah. Yeah. Broken heart. Wow. How to heal a broken heart. I feel like in our society, we're taught that there's some sort of a competition and a comparison, and that we're supposed to have like operations in order to change the parts of ourselves that are miracles. Or I guess it depends on your perspective, but I feel like as a trans person, a lot of people seem to think that I'm supposed to be wanting to be like people that aren't trans, but what if my transness is a miracle and it's not something that needs to be fixed like a broken heart? And for everybody, our experience of our bodies, of a broken heart, is unique. And I don't want to speak for anybody but myself. My heart breaks when there isn't space for me to be myself, and when people try to fix me to be more like them, which is kind of like brainwashing. And there's so much pressure to have operations for fitting into ideas about what beauty is, or what sexy is, or what a body is supposed to look like, or feel like, or function. And this pressure to fit into a box it holds us back, in my opinion, from loving ourselves. And I don't want to shame anybody for having an operation, and I've had operations for different reasons, including to feel aligned with my body and my heart. And I support people for doing what we need to do to feel aligned in our bodies. And I question question the ideas about what a normal body is, what stereotypes and assumptions make it more difficult to love ourselves exactly as we are. And I'm looking at the butterfly in the belly, and makes me think about having butterflies. And when I went on this journey, I was hoping to find people to have butterflies with, to share butterflies with, and hoping to feel a spark. And I've had a lot of difficulty finding someone to date. And I think it's because I'm being cautious around emotional availability, and it seems to be a turnoff when I ask people if they're emotionally available. Which I find really, well, I have mixed feelings about it, because I wish that so many people weren't looking for something that's emotionally unavailable, and I feel like that indicates how a lot of people separate sex from emotional intimacy. And I don't want to shame people for separating sex from emotional intimacy. I want to respect that way of being, and also I know that that does not support my holistic mental health needs, and I cannot date somebody that is just looking for physical and not something more significant in terms of emotional connection and building trust. And yeah, in the past, I don't think I screened as cautiously for emotional intimacy, and or maybe I wasn't effective at it, or maybe people told me what they thought that I wanted to hear. Probably a bunch of those types of things. Ultimately, I've had some experiences where I kind of felt like was being treated like a fuckboy. And I love to fuck, but I'm not wanting just sex. I want so much more. And I think some people broke my heart, really wanting the physical, but not having a willingness or capacity for the emotional. Yeah. And I do feel like I'm healing my broken heart. It's taking a lot longer than I thought it would. And I feel like I'm learning to love myself and to give myself the love that I was trying to find outside of myself. I need to love myself and to heal myself and not try to find somebody else to do that for me. Today I was supposed to have counseling and it got canceled for personal reasons by my therapist. And this feels therapeutic and this feels transformative, and I'm grateful to share this practice and to find a creative way to heal a broken heart. With play. Yeah. I never used to be vulnerable. For so long, I don't think I understood what emotional intimacy was or what love is. I spent years trying to understand what does it mean to love somebody, and I thought that I understood it. But looking back, I don't think that I did at the time, but now, having some space from dating and relationships has given me a new perspective on what it is to love somebody and to look back at some of the ways that I was treated and the ways that people talked to me and the actions were not words or actions that came from a place of empathy and respect and I've learned that some people will say that they love us and then try to control us, try to shame us, try to ruin our lives. And especially in breakups, some people will do and say things that are intended to punish or cause unnecessary suffering. And I believe in treating people with respect before, during, and after a relationship. And I want all people to be treated with respect, including people that I don't have a relationship with, but I just want us to be respected and to have the space to be who we are, to express ourselves, to share our voice, and to be who we are. And I fear that so many people are in relationships as a survival strategy. It's so difficult to survive under capitalism. And there's also a fear of being alone, and it's so difficult to love and to trust and to exist. Yeah. I'm grateful for this garden that's outside. I think is it still raining? Has the rain stopped? I think it's drizzling. There's a part of me that wants to go outside, but I don't want to get caught in the rain, so I think it's best to stay inside for now and really appreciate the outdoors when it's hopefully not so rainy tomorrow. I feel like there's a metaphor in there for savoring the sun, cherishing the sun, making the most of a sunny day. And not taking my own, my alone time for granted, which was something that I did in the past. I didn't value myself. I didn't value my alone time, and now I want to make the most of it. At least to do my best to. What to do? I think I would like to do another operation. Okay. Bread basket. Sam's bread basket has been giving him fits ever since he ate that giant sandwich I don't understand. Okay. Bread basket is giving him fits. Okay. Oh, oh, oh. Missed it. No luck with the bread basket. Butterflies in the stomach. Sam's feeling nervous about a girl he knows. These butterflies in his belly have got to go. Oh, butterflies are lovely. They're magical and special. They don't need to go. I want to cherish them. I'm not going to take out the butterflies. Butterflies are supposed to be there. That's what's magical about love and being alive. That's what separates us from the robots, our butterflies. It's magic, and it might be difficult to feel our butterflies, and also they tell us what's important. They tell us what is magical. I'm keeping the butterflies. Okay. Wishbone. Sam's got a wish. Can you make it come true? Take it out quick, but don't break it in two. Oh. Okay, where's the wishbone? I don't see it. Oh. Okay. Here we go. Nope. Huh. Wishbone. No luck. Adam's apple. Sam's scarf was tied too tight. Now his Adam's apple isn't feeling quite right. Okay. Yes! Oh! It fell into the humorous. Oh. Okay. Okay, let me try and remove the Adam's apple from the humorous spot. Oh. Okay. I don't know if that counts as a successful operation. Probably not, if it falls into another cavity. Okay. I want to give the others a try once more. Ooh. 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 Yep. Success with the ankle. All right. I'm not going to touch the butterflies, but... Whoa! No, that did not work. Okay. All right. Oh wait, there's the horse though. That was tricky. Oh wait, the ribs. Extra ribs. Okay. I think that is a tough game. Wow. That was fun though. I like that game because there's feedback. Sometimes we don't get a lot of feedback, and it can be confusing to understand if what we're doing is how it's being received. And that game has instant audio and physical feedback through the vibrations, and visible with the nose lighting up. I would, yeah. I feel grateful for how clear the feedback is. In our society, there's so much indirect communication, like ghosting and the absence of communication, which is a form of communication. It took me a really long time to understand that style of communication. I thought that my phone was broken when people wouldn't text me back. I probably didn't understand what was happening, because you don't know what ghosting is if you've never heard of it. And I didn't trust technology, and yeah, that was rather embarrassing looking back at it. I wish that I'd understood, and I wish that we lived in a culture where people would say, hey, I don't want to text with you anymore. And I hope that we can build more safety as a society so that people feel like they can say, no thanks, I don't want to date, or I don't want to talk, I don't want to text. And to feel like that will be respected, because I think when people ghost, sometimes it's because they're afraid of having a difficult conversation, or afraid of how the communication will be received. And I try my best to make space for difficult conversations and for people to express where they're at and what they want and what they don't want. And based on my experience of being ghosted, it seems to be the norm. Wow. Okay, I'm just gonna wash my hands. That was quite the sneeze. Would you like some water? Are you feeling thirsty?